Hey everyone, it's Jemmuel here. I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into this video and to my channel. I am so excited to share my brand new Line 6 Helix and HX Stomp presets that I've created with the brand new 3.6 update, which are available now on multitracks.com. And what I'm doing in this video is I'm giving a brief overview of what you get in these new presets, how I've designed it, what features you get with the Helix floor versus the HX Stomp, the two different packs, the American and British, and what you get in those packs. Love to show a bit of the effects and some of the snapshots I've created. I won't be demonstrating each preset individually, as I will be doing separate videos for those. What I'll be doing is I'll be sharing my concepts behind how I've designed a lot of these presets and how it can work with your style of playing, and how you can use these units as an all-in-one, or maybe if you're using the HX Stomp, how it can work with your pedal board. So let me run you through what you get with these presets. So there are 20 presets for each unit for the Helix floor and the HX Stomp. There are two different packs. So the first pack is the American pack and the second pack is British. Both packs are inspired by some of my favorite American voiced amps and my British voice amps. These are all designed with a brand new 3.5, 3.6 cabs that came out in November. So as you can see from the Helix floor and the HX Stomp, every preset is now labeled the exact same as you would from the floor and the Stomp. There's no more like Stomp version of a certain preset or no more floor version of a certain preset. What I've done is I've streamlined everything so the name is the same and nothing gets confused in a way. But what I have done differently is I've taken the essential effects and use the exact same amp and cab from the floor and implemented it into a Stomp version. So same thing with the British versions. I've done the exact same thing, use the exact same amp model and cabs, exact same parameters for the effects, such as like the compressor. The same compressor I would use for the floor, you'll get in the Stomp. Exact same overdrive I use in the floor, you'll get in the Stomp. Exact same reverbs and amp parameters, cabs, different snapshots, all essential from the floor into the Stomp. And each preset gets 8 snapshots on the Helix floor, and you get 3 snapshots for each preset on the HX Stomp. So let me run through you some of the things that I've done with the Helix presets. So starting off with the American pack, I've actually designed similar snapshots with each preset just to keep things very streamlined and easy to use. So some of these effects have matching delays with different subdivisions. So you have like a delay that has a quarter note, a delay that's like a tape delay for like slapback stuff, and then like a multi-head tape delay. A lot of these presets also have a matching chorus, so I like to use the dimension chorus a lot because it's really versatile to use. If I go to like another preset, as you can see, I've also got the dimension chorus here, same quarter note, analog delay, Adriatic delay, transistor tape, and even with the snapshots, a lot of these have matching different snapshots, different parameters, same parameters on the same snapshot, but just using different amps and different sounds because it's just easy to work that way. Like my American Prince, which is my Princeton, will have the exact same rockabilly type preset. Exact same rockabilly preset as my American Deluxe here. Easy to work that way. All different kinds of like lead sounds. From the American Prince to this, the American Deluxe, the tape lead. Same thing with like an American Boutique. Here you got a rockabilly sound. Tape lead. And the reason why I've done that is because, say you're in a session or you're playing live and you really like the way that the effect sounds, but you say, oh, I want to try this with a different amp. What changes is some of the drive combinations change because some of these overdrives work better with different amps, but a lot of the wet and modulation and maybe different wahs and filters stay the same because a lot of these delays are useful whether you're playing a live covers gig. You have a quarter note delay available or a dotted eighth delay available, and it's just easy to use on the fly. Or if you want to use these snapshots, you can tweak them to your liking. But I've created a really nice bass layer for these snapshots for you to use in whatever musical genre you're in. In the American pack, I've also created the brand new Prince Dumble. As you can see here, there's a Prince Double version 2. What's a little different on the HX Stomp's version of the Floors version is because of the lack of DSP, I've had to make a bit of a compromise using some of the older cabs because it didn't have enough DSP to support a dual cab block for the two different amps compared to the Helix Floor, where I'm using more of the updated cabs for this particular dual amp preset. But even though it's using a dual amp preset, I still have very similar presets here. And sorry, not presets, but similar snapshots. You got 3 snapshots here, clean rhythm lead, same snapshot you would get on the Helix Floor as clean rhythm, and one of the lead ones, like the thick one. And even though I'm using different cabs, it still sounds very, very similar. Nice big wide sound with that dual cab, and I've even added a brand new 3.6 amp here using the American Special. Don't get this confused with the Texas Special amp, as the Texas Special is using the Cali Texas channel 1. That's why I've labeled it, Cali Texas. And this is more of that Andy Timmons thing. So you can see similar snapshots as everything: clean, rhythm 1, rhythm 2, rockabilly, tape lead, water verb, 80s lead, big solo. Here you go, American Special. This is using the brand new Grammatico GSG amp, and the reason why I've named it American Special because the GSG is based off the Dumble Overdrive Special, which is made in America, and because it's a special amp that's made in America, might as well name it the American Special. Similar presets in Snapshot C. All 8 snapshots differ a little differently. And what I've also done in certain amp presets, for example, like this American Special, I've created a switch where it'll change a certain amp parameter to activate the drive channel of an amp. So I've done the exact same thing here on the HX Stomp. There's a button here. When you go into Stomp mode, there's a button here called Amp Drive, which I've thrown into here on the floor as well, which activates the drive channel of an amp. Huge Dumble style sounding overdrive, and it's great. Some presets also feature like a wah, or in this case, like when you get to the British side of things, in the British punch you get like a whammy, like a whammy type pedal, just for some extra fun. I know that the Tweed style amp is more so for like rock and country guys. A bit of edge of breakup, but when you throw some like drive or this brand new KWB overdrive, you get some like really fun sounding thick country. And it's a similar thing with my British presets. Let me run you through the start of the British pack, starting with British Boutique 30 and British Chime 30. The British Boutique 30 is based off the Matchstick Channel 1, the Matchless DC30. As you can see here, I'm using the exact same amp and cab on the floor as I am in the Stomp. The only thing I've done differently on the Stomp is I've just used a single block using the exact same cab, and it sounds awesome. And just like the American pack, here's my 8 different kinds of presets. If I go to British Chime 30, which is my AC30 type preset, I've also got the exact same 8 snapshots as I do on the British Boutique 30, just to make things a little more streamlined and easy to use. And in the HX Stomp, I've got similar presets that have been based from the Helix floor. You get my clean sound, the wavy sound, which is based off preset number 6 or snapshot number 6, and my solo sound, which is based off big solo. So many different options and different effect combinations with these snapshots, which are so useful for different styles of music. Now what I've also added now is more Marshall type options. So British 45, obviously based off the Marshall JTM 45. This is actually such a really versatile amp. It's nice for cleans and like edge of breakup tones for like blues. And it can also crunch up nicely with the different rhythm options I've got. Sounds great. What I've also done with the British pack is I've included a whole bunch of different dual amp combinations. For example, the AC30 and the JTM 45. This is more of like a rock and roll type of combination. There's an AC30 DC30, which is a lot of people's favorite EL84 combo. DC30 and a JTM 45 for more rockier sounding thing. And I've even created different church packs. So if you're a praise and worship player and you want a lot of these sounds, but you want your effects to work more in a praise and worship setting, I've created that as well. Also featuring 8 snapshots with more ambient tones, thicker reverbs and delays, for example, like this shimmer preset over here. And if you want the AC30 version of that, I've got it also in an AC30. So you can see church AC30, church DC30. Same snapshot. I've even created a church version of the AC30 and DC30 together. If you want that classic Nigel Hendroff AC30 DC30 combo, you'll get that here too. Even for like washy thing. And a lot of these dual presets on the HX Stomp, they're more of using the snapshots to create more drive in the amp, if that's what you want. If you're using a pedal board and you want to have more options, these are the presets that I would recommend you use because they don't have much DSP on them. Like if I go to the Prince Dumble version 2, you only really get like a filter delay, and then if you want more drive, you would have to scroll through your snapshots where it changes the drive parameter of the amps. But other than that, these new presets do every genre you could think of. Like I've got a British punch preset where it's based off the orange rock verb type amp, and also using the brand new 3.5, 3.6 cabs. This is really cool because it can go from like cleaner edge of breakup stuff. And it's a big sounding preset. And then when you go to like, you know, heavy chunky rhythms, what it does is I've got a button here where you can activate the gain of the amp. And it combines it with different effects and different drives. Also, this preset can get nice and dynamic and ambient. It's pretty cool, and in the HX Stomp you get that same swirly thing, and then a lead sound that you get from the lead in the Helix Explorer. So yeah, lots and lots of brand new options available in these new Helix and HX Stomp presets. They work for so many different kinds of genres, whether you're playing blues to rock to funk to country to jazz to high gain. These presets can do it all, and they'll work for you in the studio and live. They're so easy to use, and I hope that you'll have so much fun with them, because I've had a great time playing with these presets and trying them out in different musical situations, and they're just so fun and easy to use. And it's been a lot of hard work that I've put into these presets, and I'm so proud of the way that everything sounds and how it works together, and how it's just awesome to use. They blow all my other presets out of the water. If you have my older presets, man, like these will blow them like any day of the week, and I'm so excited for you guys to try them out. So if you want to go check out my brand new presets, head over to multitracks.com. And if you're interested in more of the music stuff that I do, head over to my website at www.jemmuelmusic.com. Thank you so much once again for watching this video and checking out my channel. And you guys have yourselves an amazing day. Peace out.